Hello! Today, as you saw in the title of the video, I'll be talking about it because, as I mentioned in a previous video, my fear of the sea, I prefer the forest over the beach and feel a deep connection with it. So, I will tell that story here today. Welcome again to the DRPG channel and let's start with the video. Everything started when my mom and I went camping for the first time. I don't remember the exact year, but I was around 13 or 14, and yes, it was my first time camping, but not my first time in the forest. That day my mom asked me if I wanted to go camping, and of course I got so excited that I immediately said yes. At that time I was going through some serious existential crisis, and not just because of my age but also because I was getting more and more into reading philosophy and poetry. So let's just say I became a lonely person. I was reflecting on my life, my future and other things. This made me less talkative and of course led to me having fewer friends. So I started to appreciate places where it could be just me and the air around me. When we packed our stuff and left the forest about 3 or 4 hours away, I was amazed. My hometown was really hot, but this forest was so cold, and the smell, oh gosh, how could I ever forget that beautiful, gorgeous smell? The pines, the trees, the freshness, it felt like heaven. Once my mom finally parked the car and we found a spot to set up our tent, I got so excited that I ran straight into the pines instead of helping. Of course I came back to help after my mom yelled at me. But even after we finished setting up, I couldn't sit still. I felt desperate to explore the whole place, while my mom just wanted to relax in her chair and drinking coffee. Now, you may ask, why didn't you just relax and wait? Well, since I can remember, I have always been a restless person, so I have this deep feeling that I need to explore every single place I visit. During our first camping trip, my mom didn't let me explore too much. We realized that you couldn't wander too deep without a guide because you could get lost or run into dangerous animals. Fortunately, we found a guide and we started to walking through the forest. I was amazed. The textures of the trees, the pines, the plants, the mushrooms. It was such a peaceful place. The smell, the silence. I wanted to lie down on the grass and take a long nap, just admiring the beauty of it. I'm usually someone who talks a lot, but in that moment, the forest made me shut up. At night we made a fireplace with some wood, since there were cabins nearby, a few people around and cozy little places to buy food. We went for a pizza and made some hot coffee. If only I could describe the beauty of the sky that night, the actual darkness around me, the stars more visible than ever, fireflies floated through the pines, lighting up the night. The peace I feel in my heart at the moment was something I can explain. Even though there were people around, there was no loud noise, just a peaceful silence. Of course, after spending 2 nights camping and exploring, I started to write like crazy. I felt lonely, yet the forest made me feel so loved in some way. It sounds stupid, I know, but that night I wrote so many poems to the forest, as if it were some kind of lover. The second time I went camping, it was even more beautiful. My connection with the forest just grew even stronger. This time, I was able to explore freely. Of course, I was careful because there were some dangerous areas. The moment we finished setting up our tent, I ran straight into the pines, into the middle of nothing. A world just wanted to be explored, as if it were calling me. I spent hours wandering around until I finally lay down on the grass to watch the clear sky in the middle of a sunny day. I put on some music, closed my eyes, and felt the grass beneath me. And deep inside, I thought to myself, this will be a perfect place to die. I know. Why would I think that? Well, I'm not sure either, but everything was so peaceful that my fear of death completely disappeared in that moment. feeling the grass on my skin, smelling the pines around me. It was just beautiful. We spent about 3 days there, and it was beautiful, as I say, except for some scary and weird experience I had, but I will tell those in another video. After that trip, I started writing even more about the forest. It became my muse, and I love it. So that was the story of how my first time camping in the forest changed my whole soul and vision. Before that, I wanted to live in a big city, but after that, I started to prefer small village and full of green ponds or trees around plants. So yes. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!